Okay, let's test the sound out and then we can get started again. Okay, let's test the sound out and that sounds fine. And let me paste the link in a couple of different places and then we can start. That's there. Okay, so where do we begin? Where do we begin? Let's start with the indices first. I've been quite surprised that they are still going up. Okay, now that I just said that, there's some dump going on, but we'll see how much that is going to go. Overall, let me actually bring out the chat in. Can I take out this chat here? Pop out, okay. Like so. Okay, there we go. So, again, a bit higher time frame. One of the ideas was on especially Dow here that this was a far-away move, that it was never invalidated by these hitting each other. So that's still valid. However, how fast this went up is kind of weird. I don't think this is the start of anything, because I think on other indices we have already taken out this high, and it would be super weird that it would be not taken out on that one at some point. S&P 500 has not come down yet. We'll take another look at that later. One of the options here was that this was some kind of leading diagonal into the downside, but I think Nasdaq, let's see, did it take out? No, it has not taken out it. It's very, very close to taking out this high here. We are still getting all these divergences going here at the moment. So again, there are 1, 2, 3 now already, 3 divergences in play, which is kind of a lot on 2 hour. Only 2 on 1 hour, but yeah, it is quite a lot, and it probably needs some kind of cooling down soon. It's not the easiest way to label or this last leg. This definitely has the potential of being finished here. RSI went really low here. And the next structure here as well corrected everything. So since this correction did not bring the price lower, I feel like it is more likely that we have some kind of 1-2 here, or some kind of even 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 setups here. And this would be a 3-4, this would be another 3-4, and then maybe we have one last leg up in here, or that we had some kind of running flat here per this low already established, and maybe even this could be the 5th. If we are dumping, of course, we need some of these levels to be hit first. So this would be these levels taken out as well. ES, very similar. If this is some kind of 1-2, 1-2s, some kind of 3-4 in here, potentially something like this, or even here, some kind of 1-2, 3-4, and potentially again 5 here. There is overlap here locally. Here, so we can't really say that we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't really look too good. I think the best way to say what this could be is a potential diagonal where this is 3 coming down, potential 3, and then maybe one more high here to create some kind of diagonal overall here. That would fit the best in my opinion. Again, that is invalidated if we take out this around 45.37. I'll set another alert there as well, because again that breaks market structure, and at that point again it's something completely different here. But yeah, it's just about time where we are going to be getting actual results, especially Nasdaq, which is very close to these highs. On Nasdaq again, this structure here can't be really labeled into a five-way coming down. The diagonal would look very horrible. It taking such a overthrow here at the lows. It wouldn't really look too good either. So I don't think that is a diagonal. On Nasdaq, it looked mostly like a correction overall, where this could be some kind of structure like this in 3. Let's check out the RTY, which is again one of those, which is the small cap. This was very interesting. I think we had this last week as well. We hit that 1-to-1 and fumbled down again into that resistance zone, and we came back to some support here, and now we have been just consolidating, waiting for the market to figure out what it's going to do. Why this is important is that, again, as this looks like it is a 3-way structure, it fits better the idea that we are having a continuation to the downside for whatever this previous structure was. And the previous structure was this one here. Of course, on higher time frame, well, this was the expectation that we had, because again, we had a 3-wave here, we had this potential triangle here, and then we had something like this. And now, as we have gotten or retraced around the 50% here, we are, in my opinion, again, ready for another dump soon. It doesn't have to be coming up now. This could be just this first structure. We could be doing this and then another move up higher, and then maybe again lower structures. Since this is quite fast of a move in time in comparison to this one here, which was the similar structure in at least Elliott wave. Let's see, the degrees basically. So same degrees should overall have similar time, but at this point we can see that obviously this is not really close. This has only hit the 32 now, but this basically did not hit anything. It was before that 32. Generally, we want to be, when comparing two different ones, we want to be seeing the 618 hit. So that's why I kind of like the idea that this could be just the first structure, and we doing something like this into higher, and then we go down. But yeah, this is just a guess by my opinion at the moment. If we are going to be getting below here somewhere and get that impulsive look, we could be looking for retracement similar to this here and look for a move upwards. Yeah, that would be something that I would be expecting here if that happens. Hang Seng, let's take a look. It's been grinding down. It was kind of volatile, very impulsive, this structure. However, again, as we did get a high here, this could just mean that we had an extended fifth here, where this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where this would be some kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, some kind of 3 here, 4, and then this would be extended fifth, which is the reason why we don't have that divergence here. But again, it's kind of hard to say because of that RSI here. 3 here, 3 here. Yeah, I think this was what I was expecting into that 1-to-1. We still have not taken out the lows, so I'm not really interested in trading this until we take out at least this low here. So I want this to be somewhere like this, into that, around that 1-to-1 extension. The lower we get, the less risk we are going to be having in comparison to what we could be gaining, because the idea here is that we would be looking for a similar structure to this one, regardless of whether this is a 5 or 3. So yeah, because this has been taking so long and it has been so corrective compared to this. So yeah, that's that. But we got to remember the cases just like this here, where we got a very nice move to the upside, but we never even took out that high. So yeah, it's not the best. Nifty has been having that similar move upside. At least this chart has had some horrible looking wicks, but this looks kind of nice as a 3-wave here. Not quite sure how to label this. It's probably just a WXY overall. That ends something, and then we get a continuation of this previous trend here. DAX. We're looking for this 4th and 5th previously. We got just, this is kind of, the retracement is just so small. But I feel like we have to be labeling something like this. And we are coming into some kind of diagonal possibly as the end, similar to the other indices here on US end. So that would be my expectation. And as this is, or at least I've labeled it like this as a 3-wave. And if this indeed is the start of something, what we would be expecting is we'd be looking for some confluence for this whole thing. Range value area low, pretty decent looking. That is probably around the golden pocket. Yeah, exactly at the golden pocket here. We could be looking for some kind of lows, one of these lows to be taken, and then getting another wick up. So I'm going to be setting my alerts here somewhere around the 0.5 for now, and expecting some kind of 3-wave coming down. If it is somewhat controllable, I'm looking for more upside after the pullback. This is not the best looking. Obviously, also, this could be super bullish in that sense, because here we only hit the 0.618. Of course, this is the minimum a 3-wave structure can hit. So comparing this to Russell, where we had it coming back to the 1-to-1 extension, like in here, we could more likely to say that we have a 1-2-1-2 here on Aus. We have a clear invalidation here, and for that again, I think we need this whole thing to come down a bit more. So let's see, what do we have here? Close to the golden pocket, that it has some nice confluence into here. 786 looks pretty decent here. Golden pocket has this. Yeah, we already hit the range value very high here, where we got a bounce from here. Not super solid though. And this looks kind of 5-wave-ish. I'm not sure if we have a 5-wave here. It could be. Let's see the extension targets here. We have not even hit the 0.618 yet. That 1-to-1 here is kind of close to the 786. That is right where we have the point of control as well. So I'm probably expecting, I could be looking for something like this as a trade. We're going to be setting an alert here at the golden pocket and a bit lower, and another one. So that is the idea here, at least into these highs. If we take out the low here, we can obviously call that, okay, it's not a 1-2-1-2, and we're most likely just going way lower. And yeah, it's possible that this is an ABC, like I said. Tesla, again, as markets have not opened yet. This was the last Tesla call that I had on counter-trend capital as a signal for Tesla. Why did I have that? It was just because, again, we had a decent looking structure coming down, a potential 5-wave, a 3-wave is going up. We had a decent looking structure here into 1-to-1, and then we started some kind of consolidation. I already thought that we could start that move here, but we did get kind of consolidation and another wick just to rate these highs for those who had set their stops there. I still had my stop here, so which was good. And now I actually already signaled a profit taking in here because we had that divergence here, and this is where we took profits. And since then we've been just going sideways. I'm not quite sure how I should be looking for this, or how should I deal with this at the moment. I'm just going to be, as I took profit already, does not really matter. You could be setting a stop here or at the top here. If it comes back in here on top, it's obviously not a end of some, start of something new. The best thing here would be that this whole structure would be a wave 1 2 1 2. So 1 2 1 2 setup, and we would be continuing coming down way lower. I'm doing good. How are you? Crypto today? Yeah, I think I'm going to do stocks first and then crypto. Tesla higher time frame ideas is still the same. Nothing has changed. Where this is ABC, 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 ABC. So basically we have a couple ideas where this is a WXY ending here, or that this would be a wave 1 2 3 4. Why I like the 1 2 3 4 5 at the moment better is since we had another three-way structure going up, and after which we had another impulsive structure coming down already, and yeah, that is the reason why I like to get one more lower leg. And what I'm looking for here is a three-way structure, something like this. So maybe this is just a wave 1 2 3 4 5, where we get this as the 3 wave, and then we have another 3 and then 3, so we get another WXY. Because again, these structures that we've been having here on this diagonal has been very simple. Generally on diagonals we have maximum of one WXY set, WXY, so one complex structure inside them, and that is something that we have yet to have. So that's why I kind of like this setup, that we are going to be looking for a three-way structure of a WXY instead. But again, that is looking way too far into the future. It doesn't matter for the trades. That's just my expectation what might happen. Meta still grinding higher. Not really sure what is going on here. This looks like 3 here. Not quite sure what this is here. Maybe this is another 3 wave. So like so, that way we could have this as 3 3 5, creating some kind of ABC here. With now getting those divergences, again we could be looking for a drop soon, or sooner than later, and having this as a B, and C with the expanded structure. I think we are pretty close to that golden pocket, not golden pocket, but wave B pocket, where we actually are right now. So this is the decent looking short opportunity in my opinion. You could probably wait for markets to open before and see what kind of reaction we are going to be having. But generally that's how I might play this actually. We might even have it from here as 3 3, and then even larger one. But then again, you gotta be careful of this, because again we had loads of divergences going on in here, but we just continued climbing up. So you have to have a stop, and for this again you would be having it beyond the 1.618, because that after that the probabilities are getting lower and lower that this is an expanded B pocket. Also, what you might want to do is actually something that I might as well do is just look at the reaction on the open. If it is giving us a dump, look for a pullback and then enter, because that could be a wave 1 2 of that dump, because the expectation here would be that we have an A, B and C, and then we would be looking for that wave 1 2 of that C wave. So that would be giving you very clear stop loss, right? But yeah, I'll just set an alarm here as well above it. Baba went down again. I don't know, I'm still in that short. Short has been printed from basically all year, because I think we had it here. I need to check that at some point, but I don't know what this is. Very sideways. The thing here is that I don't think we have had a partner leg for this one yet. So whatever this is, this structure, we could have it like this as an A, B, and then looking for C. This has taken quite a long time. Maybe this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but as we have not again taken much lower, this could be more bearish eyes would be that this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, something like that. GME just grinding lower. Netflix, massive gap here. I think we are around the 1.236. Not yet. Almost there. Almost there. But massive gap here. Earnings gap was good. So again, we would be targeting some of this. Probably need to adjust this count that we had here at some point. Still valid. Just do it like this here into that bucket. This again looks very impulsive. It is possible that we have some kind of 3-wave here, like it looks like. And yeah, this is corrective for sure. But I'm not sure if this is corrective yet. If we extend beyond here 1.618, then we can say that it's more likely to have another leg up and then a correction, and then we could be continuing to the upside. The thing here is that it is very hard to label this this bullishly, in my opinion. There was quite a few overlaps, especially this is very hard. Also, how much this corrected is quite a lot, so not that easy. Boeing, this is probably look at that. It still has no divergence on the 4-hour. This probably has more. Not even in here. That is so weird. That is so weird. But I think this looks to me so much more corrective. But we are so much extended already. It's so weird. How much do we have this as risk to reward? 1.3. This is yet another one of those, if you want to be looking for a potential trade, you could be looking for this. This looked to me like a 5-wave. It was possible that we had some kind of wave ABC here, but it's so out of touch. This is so large, this structure over here. But this definitely looks more like a 3-wave than a 5. So there is merit to that as well. Unfortunate, but yeah, we go beyond the 1.618, but these are stocks, so it's not really the best thing. These are kind of scary when you have a 5-wave coming down and very impulsive wave structure going up as well. So I'll keep an eye on that. I'll set another alert here at the 1.618 here, and another one here below these lows. I'll get a drink, give me just a second. Okay, yeah, Coinbase really didn't go the way I wanted, but I never retraced enough. I can't really say that this is a 5-wave. It was more of a channel here anyway. But yeah, nothing really there. Apple had this very nice looking structure, but yeah, it's hard to go and start. Oh, look at that. Like, I probably have to short that. right? Did I not short that yet? I need to take a look. I don't think I have it shorted. I think I need to short that because there's so many divergences, and although this looks very, very bullish, this is the exact same thing as we had on the other stocks. We are very close to the top here. The risk to reward ratios are insane. I don't think we need this anymore. 786 here. Let's see what we have here at this tops as some kind of volume profile. Oh, look at that. We actually hit the point of control there and got a reaction to the downside. It's already pre-market. What is it? 97? 975. Okay. But yeah, this Apple is something that I'm shorting for sure. The risk to reward ratio for me is better. Is good now. Although again, the only reason I kind of like it, or is way better than the other ones that we were looking for, is just how much it retraced. But also with the fact that we had a 5 wave here. To me, I don't think this is very likely that it is part of this, because look at that structure separately. It's not a probable structure. So this to me looks better. And yeah, I think, yeah, this is something that I have to accept this as a start of something. 5 waves in a diagonal. But yeah, that is something that I'm going to look for. It might be that it is not right, but that is just that. See, Amazon has already taken out the high. That is giving me some not so good vibes. Arc. Can't really say that this is impulsive looking, right? This looks more like a 3. However, this looks more like 3 as well. Even though it is very fast going up. PayPal, what did we have? A 1212 as well. No, that was also okay. Yeah, no, I remember. Because this looks like it is cooking up like a like 1 2 1 2 1 2. I think I need to look for this as well. Let me type this up. What I need to do. These are going to be countering each other, but one of them is going to be holding, I hope. PayPal long and Apple shorts. So I kind of like this idea that, because this looks very decent as 3 here, although it probably doesn't hit 1-to-1. Yeah, it misses a bit. But yeah, we already had a move to the upside. Let's see, 60. Yeah, it's coming up here. If he comes back down even just a little would be better. This would be the ultimate long here. Because the risk to reward ratio is also good. 1-to-1. It probably just hits the 0.618 here. It just actually just is in the middle of nowhere. These are some earnings structures though, but yeah. What is this though? Is this like a... Actually, that is not good here. That this is not the low here on RSI. No, only now noticed. I thought this was a structure like this. But actually we are contracting on both sides, which could tell me that we have a triangle in here. See, that is looking very nice as a triangle. One, two, three, four, five. I wish this was lower here. I think I'm still going to be looking for this, because even though the higher time frame structure is not the best, because the triangle can only be at the second to latest structure. So on ABCs it's the B wave, and impulse waves is the wave 4. If this was a wave 4, how would it fit? This would have to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it doesn't have a good look. So most likely this is probably a ABC, unfortunately. I think we might have a structure like this though. I need to add a alert here somewhere. I hope we need to come back down here lower. Seven, 8, 6. That's just beyond the golden pocket. Okay, that's fine. What else do we have? You see, Palantir had that as well. That 5 that I was talking about of Apple. But we never got that structure down here. Maybe it's already trying to say to me that it is not worth looking for that short on Apple. This structure downwards though looks very impulsive. And it's not even any kind of earnings. What was here? Tuesday. Maybe, was this the FOMC? Maybe. Might have been the FOMC. What do we have here? Just weeks. Maybe there is some here. 786 here. I think I might look for a short here. Yeah, that looks good. Looks decent, yeah. Quite a few of them have this structure coming down. Even here we might have a ending diagonal. I'm not sure about these these anymore though. So this kind of looks like a 5 wave here. Another more divergences. And this definitely does not extend to the 1-to-1, not even the 0.618. It might be that we need to actually do a long overall in here. That is too low. I think somewhere in here, around that golden pocket. This could be again another one of those 1-2-1-2s. If the market is super strong, if that is the question. I don't want to be seen this low to be taken on RSI though. I want it's coming lower, something like this, into this support zone. Mara, yeah, loads of too much chop, not interested. Oof, very much, quite a lot of overlap as well. Not really interested. I'm not really liking that short anymore on Apple, and I'm looking at the other ones here. Nvidia took out a high as well already. It's kind of scary. Why if we just corrected everything here? We had a divergence there. Wow. What if this is a 1? What if this is a wave 4 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this, it's again also possible that this was already the top of 5th. And we would do something like that. Something like this. See the extensions here. 1.382. Wow. The best things for 5th is 1 to 1 and 1.618. But we do have divergence here. This is not, however, looking like very clear 5 wave down. Unless we do like this, then we could be thinking that we have an expanded diagonal here. Not very likely either though. Yeah, I think I'm going to be skipping NVIDIA for now again. Unfortunately. I think we never got to the 1 to 1 here. We were close, but you know. Nope. Bank of America. Yeah, not really liking that. Here was another one of those 1-2-1-2s. This was silver though. Actually, let's just take a quick look at silver and gold here. I was looking at on BingX that we could have silver as a 1-2-1-2. 1-2-1-2. We did hit that 0.618 as well on here. Very similar to some of the stocks now actually. Which is kind of rare. Got loads of alerts here set. So if we come back to these areas here, I'm probably going to be looking for longs. Silver looks better in my opinion than gold at the moment. For these trades at least. Okay, let's go through the crypto. We're talking about this and how we want to be labeling this. The reason why I wanted this to be a significant low is because of RSI, because I really like this look here on as a 3 wave. 3 wave here, this as a separate structure where it starts a larger structure and it does something like this. We are getting there. At the moment, I have no idea what this is. It could be that we have a C wave already here. Because again, we did not touch this and this. So it could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? We had a move here, and we hit this bearish area here. And we go off again to the upside. So that's basically, I kind of like that it is done sooner. But the issue here is that we have still this high to be taken. I would like that to be taken here. Maybe this whole thing is a 3 wave, and then 3 wave, something like that. That would be decent. This whole structure also assumes that we have a running flat here. Or actually a truncated flat, sorry, that is it. Truncated flat, which is kind of rare. Yeah, not the best. But yeah, I kind of like this the best at the moment. As something like this. So overall, this would be some kind of A, looking for B wave, and then looking for C wave. Subminute. At the moment, we have retraced like 90% here. So it's possible that we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here. I think that is the main scenario. How to trade this is if we see a dump here, proper dump, we could be looking for shorts. One of the options here though is a diagonal. I can see it clearly now. I think this might need to come a bit higher. Where do we have a resistance? we're now at the point of control. Maybe that is old daily here. .5. It might be the case. Best would be doing something like that. This being a diagonal though means that is always harder to trade. It's probably actually like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. But again, as diagonals are all overlapping waves, we can easily interpret them into a WXYs or some kind of corrective structure here as well, where this would be a three wave like so, and we just go up, which is why I'm not really a fan of these. And also we don't have a divergence here, which is not a good thing to see. Yeah, not really any divergence here. Maybe on 1 minute, but yeah, on 1 minute there is divergence. I wonder if that's enough. Well, that's up to you to decide if you want to be trading that. This is very hard to be labeled into any kind of diagonal. Good luck with that. In the meanwhile, let me check out actually the requests here. All silver, gold. Yeah, actually talked about gold and silver just a moment ago, but this is one of the options here. I think this is kind of hard, this oil. We had a massive bounce here, a three-way structure, but I'm not sure if this is a 5. I'm not sure. We don't have really good divergence there. Maybe we have some kind of a diagonal here, but it's super ugly. It's super ugly. And if this is indeed a diagonal, then this would be the start of a drop down, and then we would be getting back here. So my only way to enter along here on oil is that we get back down here. Maybe if there is actually some kind of file wave here. If that looks horrible, it's all overlapping. Yeah, I'm not interested. But yeah, I think oil is pretty simple. I think actually this box that we drew before, this consolidation box, is exactly where we got that bounce from. And I think Tim actually on countertrend signaled this low here, and this move got nice gains, super nice gains. Silver, we went through this over, but I think I kind of like the idea that we have a 1, 2, 1, 2. This was super bullish here. This can be labeled in 5, similar to gold. Both can be labeled in 5. This is kind of overlapping on gold though, so you gotta be careful, because this could be a structure somewhere like this. Of course, that just means that you're going to be having another opportunity somewhere in here after you get another impulsive structure, if this indeed is a start of something new and we get this move. So I would be waiting for a reaction, especially if we don't come low enough, like 786 or something. So I want that reaction if we do that on golden pocket, if we do that on 0.5 here, and then we look for this area. Not much here to talk about, to be honest. It's very similar to some of the stocks that we talked. Chevy, I think we have talked about that at some point. It's the higher time frame. We never got that. Oof. Is that a ABC here? Super low, super low. Generally, when we want to be seeing a expanded structure here, if we are thinking about this being an ABC, we don't want the B wave come here as well. We want to have the B wave so that we have a divergence between the start of the A wave and the end of the wave B here. So this should be going like this in general, normally on flats that we are seeking. This kind of looks like one-to-one extension here. Yeah, it is exactly there. That is decent. There's probably lower time frame divergence here as well. Yeah, there is plenty. Let's see the let's see this. This is the low here. I think this is very similar again to many stocks at the moment, where we had that drop and an extension, but not to the 0.618, not to the one-to-one extension. This is kind of ugly, right? It is kind of ugly. I think there's better looking ones than Chevy at the moment for that long opportunity, for that 1-2 opportunity, like PayPal and was it Palantir? No, Palantir was just short. What was it? Guys, I saw something else. Maybe Enphase, yeah. Enphase. I don't think I have SOUNOALB. Soundhound ALB. This looks nice. It could be just part of this here as well. Nice divergences. This might have been a opportunity here, long. Kind of impulsive to the downside as well. This was very nice, 3. It's probably around the 1-to-1 extension, right? Yeah, 1-to-1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that looks decent. So many of these, right? Where we have the exact same setup. This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can it be part of this though? This is what we are seeking about that expanded flat. That divergence here. So this would be A, B, and that divergence there I was just talking about. But it could be just a start of something new as well. I'll say it can't be. Kind of ugly structure here though, if we want to end it here. Because this looks more like a 3. But if this comes back somewhere very low, 1.618 or 1.62, sorry, into these areas where it found support previously from these highs, it's probably this whole area here. Yeah, okay. So that's 162 to 158. I'd be probably interested in that, because it is giving a small risk here. Well, 9%. That's not as small, but I guess comparatively to the rest of the chart. But yeah, of course you calculate a position size based on the loss or stop loss percentage, so it doesn't really matter. Just higher time frame trade. What else do we have? Phantom. Not really a fan of this. Had a good chance of going up, but just plateaued. That looks more like a 3. ADA. Very overlapping here as well. This could be some kind of triangle here. This does not like it though, this low. So yeah, here is lower. That looks nice as a 3, this one. But I can't really say that this is a 5. This is exactly the same issue that we have on Bitcoin at the moment. What is XRP? Oh, this is a Bitstamp chart, so that's why there are wicks like this. Don't use that. Maybe this is like this here. Yeah, we have it high here. This expanded flat fits here as well. So this is that divergence that I was just talking about. 3, 3, 3. That looks decent. 1 to 1. And then another move up. Again, very similar to Bitcoin here at the moment. We could have some kind of diagonal here. This looks very much like a 3 though. And if we are getting another 3 like so, we could be talking about that same WXY that I was mentioning in Bitcoin. Not really anything I really like here, to be honest. Loads of overlapping structures. It's just hard to trade those. Ooh, what is this? Oh, this was the was this yesterday? Tuesday. Or when was the thing about CZ coming out? Was it this here? He's stepping down and everything on Binance. Might have been this here. Massive. 15%. Uh-oh. I don't think this is a way forward, to be honest. I think this is some old labelings. And this definitely here is looking like 3. Maybe 3 here. And if we are lucky, we get this. If we are lucky. Hard to label this though. This would have to be the low here. 1, 2, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as an expanding diagonal into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's overlap here, so it can't really be that either, unless this whole thing is some kind of diagonal. Oh, that is horrible looking again. And then people wonder why I'm not liking some of these coins. Just give me structures, good structures, then I can analyze them better, not just these wicks. See if there's anything else on chat. Nothing really, nope. I think I'm going to be doing the Patreon exclusive ones on this what ALB and what was it, Soundhound, yeah. Those to be coming up there. But yeah, I think that is pretty much everything I wanted to cover on the live stream this week. If you enjoyed again, let me know. And yeah, if you're interested in getting some education for Elliott Wave, check out the Udemy course, Elliott Wave and RSI Advanced course. And yeah, that's all for now. Loads of strategies here as well to be playing around. And of course, if you're interested in signal service that I'm part of, check out CTC or Counter Trend Capital, and that is what's going on here. All links into these are on the description as well. So catch you then and there on Discord again. See you then. Bye bye.